patriarchy so crafty?
The Taliban banned women from speaking in public. They also made sure that they covered literally every inch of their faces and skin and hands and body. Women's voices have been Talibanned. I really would like to know where all of the people who are constantly talking about how women's rights and the feminists are on this. I know you're busy fighting for dudes in women's sports, but could you fucking get your shit together and fight for the women who actually need us under burqas all over the world? I know you're busy getting mad that someone didn't call you they, them, but could you maybe fight for the women who can't go to fucking school anymore? You privileged piece of shit. I know you're busy being a feminist and getting mad that the fucking office is too cold or whatever, but could you maybe go fight for little girls who can't sing because they are females or getting genitally mutilated? I know you're busy getting mad at people like me for being upset that they're biological men in women's sports, but could you maybe fight for women who need us in other countries where they don't have a voice? Literally can't sing, even in private? The ultimate privilege is to be able to bitch about any of this stuff as a Western woman. Feminism is a joke. It's a fucking joke. It's all, you've done everything you need to do. Use that energy for people who need it. I was so worried about these women in Afghanistan when we pulled out of there. I knew it was going to be a disaster. We are going backwards. I just want everyone to know the dark ages are coming.
Yeah. This is to avoid leading men into temptation and vice. Women's voices are deemed to be potential instruments of vice. And so
I love how they're just so weak-willed. Like, oh, the siren song of a maiden. I need to go on a raping spree. Like,
right.
What? You can't, no self-control? Don't you fucking fast in your religion and shit? Like, you cannot eat for a few days. Can you just not rape if you see a woman
or hear her voice?
Fingernail? No expectation of self-control from the men. Just like cover the woman up and silence her. And Western women are like, it's Islamophobic for you to say that. You guys are fucking idiots. I don't want to hear a thing from any of these women at all with their like pronouns in their bio and their purple hair being like, you need to understand that sex is binary. Yeah, tell that to the women who are, they're pretty sure about what a woman is in a country where they know who they can put under a fucking sheet and make disappear versus who gets to dance in the streets. It makes me hate the left, too. This is the kind of stuff that it's not rational. I realize that, but it makes me just hate, like, the things that they fight for are so stupid compared to seeing this. It's just, like, ridiculous. I also don't understand all the people on the right, it seems, who are like, oh, these poor women, like, but there are also a lot of the people who wanted to get out of Ukraine and all these wars and would happily, like, didn't want us in Afghanistan anyway, which I understand.
And are telling you to go back to the kitchen?
It's like no one is really logically consistent. I'm sure that many of you, after seeing 5 minutes of this show, if you even last that long, are like, get a burk out.
Shut that woman up.